Then what you like, well, not that I'm watching them, I just, I mean, I have to just know that there's a single seater coming and the engine and, the stuff that it has in there and,
Lord of mercy, and that's a one.
what class it might be going with and da. So
What?
maybe we can race the two cars. Hey, who knows?
What?
Whatever floats his boat. Whichever class me buck him up in, I did it for them. Did it, I got it.
Once him come class, you're gonna deal with him case.
Yeah, man. We're real tool, reformulate, and come back. We're not come back with the same formula. So
wait, Mr. Tazin in the commenter says steel news. But Nicholas, me don't know about that, so I can't steal news to me.
What? The ex-Gerald Road Magnum K24 engine? Oh my God.
No, all right. That's not more, Ian. That's not more. That's not another word. They have all the good stuff. I see a lot of persons in the comments saying, the rear wheel drive boss is here and all these things. For those who know Ian Wright, would know that Ian don't play when it comes on to the drifting and, all them nice things. But one thing I can tell you, Ian, nobody can give a better introduction than themselves, about themselves. So, instead of me there try, I'm going to allow you to do it,
All right, I hear.
So just tell us though, who is Ian Wright? How, Ian Wright got into, well, don't tell us how you got into the sport as it. Just tell us who is Ian Wright. Lamar Lahman, Ricardo Scott, everybody, big up tuning in, Carrot, everybody. I'm going to take myself out the way now, though. All right. So, Ian, talk to me now.
Well, who is Ian Wright? Well, first of all, I'm one God-fearing individual. I grew up on a farm. I'm a farm boy. I am very determined. Actually, I don't give up at anything unless I can't do any more than what I can do. My passion is race cars, racing. I always tell people, say, born to race and forced to work, Yeah, man. So, it's just what fuels my passion, racing, and I mean, I love playing dominoes as a hobby, but from an early age, growing up on the farm, I was driving in my dad's lap, trying to shift the gears between the tractor from an early age, a farm tractor, So, it's basically in terms of racing, that is very kind. We'll give you the shirt off my back if I have to.
Yeah.
But still respectful and stand up, and it's just the good values of life, basically.
So, and I see somebody in the comments repeating the statement you made a while ago. Born to race, but forced to work.
Forced to work.
Yeah, that one, the original. Yeah. Trust me.
Yeah, man.
Before we go any further, Ian, you could angle the phone down a little bit more.
Down a little bit?
Yes.
Hold on.
If it can stay the same, would have perfect. If it can stay, right? Yeah, man. Perfect.
Hold on. Let me use something. Hold up this little thing here. Prop him up.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, in the meantime, we're sorting out the technical, issues. Ian Wright is the man in the hot seat tonight, and we're going to learn. We're going to know. Could it go down a little bit more? If it can't, then we'll just try work with it. But
trying to have my charger now, so I'm trying to keep the charger.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we not cause no trouble. If it can't stay there, so we're good.
All right.
Yeah, man. So, just to recap on what you said a while ago. Grew up on a farm.
Yes.
Right. Learn to basically drive from tractors and all the vehicles you can find on a farm.
Yeah, man. We used ever since actually. Well, let's be honest. I first started out riding horses. That was my first real competition.
Yeah.
We used to do some friendly races with other farmers, and so I grew up with a passion for horses in the first instance. But then, as years went by, the race bug,
So let me ask you this though. So that means we could have almost see over Cayman's track there. I mash up the place then.
Oh yes, man. Yeah, man. When I was a lighter fellow, when my brother used to do some racing, a whole heap of real horseback speed racing, and used to back out with the tractor on the farm,
I can just imagine. I can just imagine. But I guess the 1 horsepower was not enough for you. You wanted more horses.
I needed a little more boost, some turbo, higher compression, natural engines.
Why is this a pity? It's just a pity, say boy. We couldn't modify some of them horses there, cause
I tell you.
But, as you mentioned though, the need for speed, wanting to go faster, is I think that's one of the main things where a lot of persons do race today. Especially when we see persons daily, like on the road. We all know that the street is not the best place. It's definitely not the safest place to race. And if you want to get rid of that speed demon, the track is the best place to do it.
Yes, 110% right there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's easy. A lot of Jamaicans are very competitive by nature.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And we're competitive in whatever we do. So just in terms of driving on the road every day, you have, you're going to encounter people wanting to give you a race. And of course, everybody think they have the skill and the know-how.
Yes.
Maneuver and outdo the other person. So but it's really and truly dangerous, and a lot of us have done it in the past, and we have to give God thanks that we're still here.
That we are still here, exactly.
We're here to tell the stories.
Yeah. And I tell you, one of the wickedest thing too now, Ian, is to drive a car. I mean, a daily driver on the street that look like it fast.
Yes.
Fast,
Yes, man, that's true.
Just make it look like it fast. My word. Yeah, man.
Our little sound, a little exhaust.
You know what I'm talking about.
A little exhaust pass a man, and the man say, you make a man pass you, so man.
Yeah, man, I tell you. So we just have to just use this moment to encourage everybody to say, listen, to get rid of that speed demon, if you, as Ian said, he was into horseback riding and all of that, and that wasn't enough. He wanted more.
Yeah, man.
And Ian never take up him car and go on the road. Him just say, listen, we're going to the tracks. But
we're going to the track. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Let us go back a little though. Did you have any go-karting experience?
No, No, well, because I'm on the, what you call it, the western side of Jamaica. The go-kart track, which is one of the drawbacks, I think. The go-kart track is in Kingston. I mean, in my time, I never had anybody influencing me about drive go-kart and all of these things. I actually, my influence came more from when I you know, sliding, drifting cars. Before I even knew it, I was trying to slide the same farm tractors as a boy. I was trying to lock the differential and spinning it on a grass field, right? Which has probably, I don't know if anybody ever seen that before, with a big wheel rotating in a donut. Don't do it. Don't do it anytime at all. But you know.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah, man, that's where it started.
Okay, good.
Yeah, man,
good,
that's
good,
where it
good.
started, man. Tractors. I drove at 15-year-old. I was driving a Leland truck carrying 23 cows, 23 cattle.
At 15.
At 15.
So let me ask you this though, Ian. You did have a license them time, them man?
No, well, what I used to do was I had a learners, and I couldn't wait to get my learners. By the way, I was driving before that, you know.
Yeah,
I started driving long couple of years, maybe about 3 years before that.
Okay.
So I couldn't wait to get my license, and then what I would do is trying to bring a licensed individual with me while I drive, right? Right. So, you know, I got a lot of driving experience driving a bigger unit and bringing live animals in a truck. You have to know how, it's live weight, you know. You can't just swing the truck and hit the brake when you feel like. You have to be a lot of anticipation in what you're doing. So, yeah, this is part of, you know, I mean, part of the experience, part of bringing me to where I am, you know.
All right. Well, let us now talk about your first race car, right? And how you got into, how that came about.
Yeah, the first race car. Well, after watching a few, I used to go to Dover back in the day, early days, and I was always inspired by the rear-wheel drive. Everybody, you know, really, but there were a lot of rear-wheel drive cars back in those days. You know, you had the Christisas and the Peter Moody's, Peter Ray, you name it. So, my first race car was a Toyota Starlet rear-wheel drive. Can't forget, I just did my associate degree, and I wanted a car so bad because my brother was creating a storm with the everyday pickup, you know. We used to cut off the exhaust and use manual and tie it up, and as much sliding and much driving, and you know,
just for the sound. Just enjoy the sound. I mean,
when my father doing business on the farm, me cut the exhaust and I take time, give it a little drive, and until we go to existence, we start rev the belly outside, you know.
Yeah.
A Toyota Starlet we started with. I never had all the money to buy the Starlet, to be honest with you. And friends of mine had it, and I gave them some of the money. Well, long and short of the story, I got some driving, I got some donuts done. I even brought my father in it. When my mother said she wouldn't come in there. And I was on top of the world. I said, boy, I'm going to fix this up. I want to go over, I want this. It was an accomplishment.
Yeah,
man. This was I was probably about 20, you know. about 20, 21.
Okay.
Yeah. Save up every little money to buy that car, to try and get that car, you know.
Did you race it? Actually race it?
No, I never get to race it. I had to go back to go finish up my schooling.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get a year off from school. And
which engine it had in at the time?
a 3T.
Okay.
A 3T engine, knife cut crank. Matter of fact, big up to Biggie and Littles in South.
Yeah.
It's them.
Yeah.
It's them may come with the check. I'm bridging them from long time, you know. We're a long time classmates from prep school. So
Cool.
Yeah,
So long and the short is you had to get rid of the car or
yes. I had to get rid of it. Mama was kind of adamant, say school first and
oh Lord. I know what you're talking about.
And the car thing, you know what? Every time I talk about the car, she said, "No man, you have to
hurt yourself."
You know?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, man. So
okay. So you sold it and went back to school.
Sold it, went back to school. While I was there, I actually went to Florida A&M University. While I was there, same thing again. Saved some money, bought myself a turbocharged Eclipse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Machine that.
Yeah. Bought myself a turbocharged Eclipse. Had a few problems. Well, it drove good for some months. I was new to the car world. It had a blown head gasket after a while, so I had to. My cousin Steven, Pi, big up Steven. He's a mechanic, you know. He's a fabricator, mechanic, everything in one. So him say, I was down in Miami with him, and him said, "Boy, you have to take off his head and use a glass with a flat, you know, louver glass.
Flat surface.
With sandpaper and rub. Rub till you see them mark can come out.
Okay.
Well, after me, it's last me about 2-3 days. My arms them set like so. I said, boy, I'm on a wicked to me because I couldn't afford sending it to a machine shop them time, you know.
Yeah.
School, you go to school, so the money is not the...
Yeah, the best commodity at the time. I know what you mean.
Yes. So, yeah, eventually, I sold that car. I bought a Honda Civic from a friend of mine. Hatchback Civic. Had a little 1500 engine in there. Drove it till it blew up. And decided to put a 18 LS1 1800 Honda engine. And we did that. Brethren Scott in Atlanta did that what you call it for me? That
conversion.
A conversion. And we drove that out, and then I had to come back to Jamaica.
Okay.
Come back to Jamaica because at the time my mom was ill, and the business, you know, the business was run by her and my dad. So I came back to help out. But luckily I had finished university by then and had a bachelor degree and came back to Jamaica. Well, left a Civic with my sister and came back to Jamaica basically. So I think I've gone through 3 cars right there, so.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you came back, did you have racing on your mind right away? Or it took you some time to get back into the whole groove of racing?
Born to work, born to race, forced to work. Never leave my brain at all. Always right here. Always, I was into the whole, you know, any little thing, any little racing going on, any little dexterity, any little. Well, them days when I got back here was drag racing. That was really on the forefront for me. I spent a lot of time watching cars, you know, drag racing and all of that. Big up Mad Mash. Yeah. So at Burnham Field back in those days, you know, went and watched a lot of drag racing. Crestmore Bolt, Bolt with his Evolution 3 with Grumpy. And I mean, everybody, Mr. Eddie, you name it back in the day.
So we're talking about like mid-2000s now, 2005, 2006.
Yeah, man, mid-2000s.
So did you actually get into drag racing? Did you participate in drag racing?
Yeah, man. I bought a Nissan Sentra SER, 2-liter turbocharged car, 550 Jim Wolf program. Big up Clevie.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Mr. Graham. I'm a big up Clevie because he is one of the Nissan pioneers, you know, that really put the Nissan out there on the forefront in terms of drag racing.
True.
He used to work on my car. I mean, it was a street car, you know, but it was not slow by any means. It was a 12-second car.
A machine, that man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Machine,
it's a left-hand drive, because you know the Nissan SER is out of the States.
Right.
And the clock, you'll be doing 100 miles an hour and thinking that you're doing 100 kilo. And it's a mile per hour clock.
Right.
So that's how quick you're at 100 miles an hour with that program.
Okay. So what was your best time with it? Big up Lickety. What was your best time with the Sentra?
I think my best time was 12.4. 12.4. Yeah, man, 12.4. I'm doing a whole heap of grudge matches at Burnham.
Okay.
Can't forget that I raced, it was Horatio Williams with his, those days Integra. The Integra just came out, the Type R Integra.
Which one? DC2 or DC5?
DC5 had just come in.
Okay.
If I remember serves me correct, it's a DC5 at that time. And we started our race, and I mean, I bought the car like the Thursday. I was at Burnham Field Sunday. So when the race started, the Integra jumped in front of me, but I came out a little bit too anxious and turned the tires and was spinning the tires up to 1 gear. Bam, second, I realized that the car get a little more traction. Third, you know, I realized that it fully going now. So big up extreme performance. Yeah, so you know, I caught the Integra and beat him. So I realized that, yeah, caught him and pass him, man. Car up tapping.
Machine.
It's a pair of cams in there, and I tell you, same time it start pull up top, it going.
Machine.
Machine. So the driver say, no sir, him draw a bad gear, you know. So I could rematch it.
One more.
So I realized
same treatment.
My fucking worse. Me not even come out hard. Me just roll off this time now, and you know go through the gears and boom. That was it.
All right. So you pretty much enjoyed yourself then with the Nissan there.
Yeah, man. I had it was a lot of fun. The only thing it needed, the brakes.
Bolt is asking. Sorry, Bolt is asking. Which color was it?
Black. I think Bolt know the car, you know. A black SER. Spy. Not Spy that Bolt no. Police Spy. I bought it from him. I don't know if anybody know that Spy. Long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after the Sentra though, because obviously you never did go too far with it.
No.
Right?
No.
The Bolt asking if it's Spy car.
Yes, Spy car.
Okay.
Spy car.
So you what was next then after the Sentra?
I had a great passion for Mitsubishi's 4G63 and the Evolutions.
Okay.
I wanted a Mitsubishi really bad. I was hunting and trying to. I never had all the money to buy a full out Evo at that time, but I wanted like an Evolution 3.
Okay.
So I used to come around, come check. Same Crestmore, both all the time, and we used to sit and talk, and you know garage talking and watching the 4G CCTs. Used to follow up with when Grumpy is Blue Evo, used to go and go Dino. I'm go Dino, go watch it tune. Blaine, Blaine, I think Blaine used to tune it. Big up Blaine. And go Vernon and go really put on some spanking. Them days it was what name they with the Blue Evo again. So you can remind me. It pass off and gone now.
John Speed.
John Speed, man. John Speed. Mr. Eddie and Kurt Lee. You know? Them guys are used to tear up the track.
Yeah, man. I guess that was the motivation. One of the motivating factors.
That was the motivation. Most definitely. When I found out that Richie Rary was selling, actually I found it out, I think, from Bolton. Richie Rary was selling his Colt, Mitsubishi Colt, all-wheel drive. I'm always a fanatic for a small car that is, that can pack a punch, that is really quick.
Right.
So, anyway, found out that he was selling the car, went to go look on the car. The car is an ex-rally car. So the Magnum, big up Richie Rary, one of the greatest drivers in Jamaica. Anyway, yeah, I went there and the car was actually, it wasn't in the best condition. It was pulled down. It was, you used to race a car now and you kind of have a better car now, so you actually, that car don't really pay attention anymore. Yeah. So, yeah, we eventually bought that car from Richie. And boy, I was excited.
On the screen now?
Yeah, it never looked like that when we buy it though.
Okay.
That picture right there took a whole heap of sweat, blood, sweat, and tears out of me, boy. Forget that.
I love the look though. I love the look. It looked really, really, really nice.
Yo, man, that car was like my baby. That was my heartbeat. I love that car to bed. I mean, I call it a car with a front wheel drive ability and a rear wheel drive attitude. You know?
Yeah,
that's
man.
how I define it.
See.
Yeah, man.
So this was the next project after the SER.
Yeah, that was the next after the SER. By this time I was more into actual racing. I was in between dexterities and wanted to do some dexterities with the car, but I never got around to do the dexterities with it. What did I do with it? Further on, some years down, I did I drag raced it. I drove it at Dover. Yeah, man. I did Mobile City race with it. Quite a bit of exhibitions with it. Sliding around roundabouts. Big roundabout in a man over there where Winston Jones roundabout there. Don't do that. Don't do that on the road. But no, man, this car was like, me and Stephen Wright helped to develop the car initially in terms of suspension, brakes. Stephen put the biggest brake kit we could fit in a 16-inch rim, and we spent some money on the suspension, making the back a little softer than the front. And Stephen was very meticulous in terms of suspension and all that, because the valving have to be right. He let me know. He taught me about valving and the shock, that your valving have to be right with the spring rate and the weight of your car. So all these things, me never, me eventually got that part. The engine was giving me some trouble for quite a bit. My cousin Stephen lived in the States, so he was back and forth. He wasn't here every day. So I never had that help I wanted to really push it and get me there quicker. I went through some mechanics, some Colin Daly Senior in Kingston. I went through Herbike. Big up Herbike, big up Mr. Daly, Colin Daly. I remember when Colin Daly Jr. was a little boy, when he was about to carry him go to Peter Moody. So when bring him to make him teach him how to drive go-kart.
Oh, see.
It was no how far back these things are.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so eventually.
So you're in search of reliability.
Yes. Well, eventually I ended up at damage.
Okay.
Yeah, man, Allen. With the car. We had a problem with the engine, and then long after we're there going on, and then we actually were planning to race at an Iron Shore sprint in Montego Bay. So I said, boy, I was being touted, you know, and talking from my brethren them back in it. I could have said Maurice Whittingham, big up Maurice, big brethren that. You have Patrick Gore. You have a bunch of people from Mobile that say, boy, if you show up, they'll come cut you, I'll cut your throat. So, I spent a whole 2 weeks in a Kingston garage, big up damage. I tell you, my brethren that brother that for life. Yeah, man.
See.
We work on the car till we put on the dyno, realize we had a problem. And the race was like the next, 2 days before the race. The same night, we put the car back in the garage. Damage took out his 4G63 engine. Out of his, he had a Black Evo 3. Both of them 4G63 and put it in my car. Go back at the dyno. Marcus, I don't know if you know Marcus. That
HS engineering.
Yeah, man. My hard tech that I had in there got damaged, and I had to I was running the chipped ECU. Marcus was actually doing a lot of tuning on the chipped ECU that was there. So we got the car, went back to the dyno. I mean, I never see a car make 500 horsepower like that and come on.
Easy.
I mean, I said to the person, they say, yo, that's not 500 horses. Because I was coming to Iron Shore Spring to say, if me buck up on even my brethren, Doug Gore, I come for kill. Me no business on who.
Aye, me know them way there.
Yeah, because the suspension good, the brakes good, we just want some power now, and that was it. So, we put the car back to come off of the dyno. A matter of fact, the same night when it came off, this is the Kingston dyno, right? And on the boulevard, Magans. So we drove off from there. I was testing it up the street. A truck had passed me about, maybe about a minute before me see it pass me. So I drive out on the road, stage the car, so there, hold up the handbrake and I stage to move the car. Because this car, 0 to 60 not normal. I mean, blisteringly fast. And by the time I move off and clear the corner, is the back of the truck, me see.
Wow.
Well, I was in anticipation of anything. So me drive. So, of course, we have like 2-3 lanes. Pick a lane, pass him. Go down at the stoplight, light and green, downshift, bam, second, 1 gear, pull handbrake, come back and go back up. I was the happiest man on God that day.
I can't just imagine. Happiest
man on God, man. Actually,
so you went to... Go ahead.
No, I was saying that I was so determined to make that race meet. To prove, just to prove to myself and prove to whoever else doubted that the car that had this capability. So I left out 11 o'clock in the night with my trailer and my pickup, driving the car back to Montego Bay. Actually, back to Ramble, Hanover, for the race early in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah. Reached down like 3 o'clock in the morning, me alone on the road. I do road,
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Next day was up early, and I don't think I slept probably like 2-3 hours. By 6 o'clock I was up. The only man to go be Team Obey came down, come link Patrick. Big up Patrick Gore. Patrick is Doug's cousin. One of the greatest auto electricians in Jamaica, by the way. Anyway, so we got link Patrick. Patrick I come to drive with it. He was supposed to drive the same car I own now. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so we tell Patrick, I say, boy, me know me in a class, you know, but me I'll kill you today, you know. Anybody will come in on my way, I got dead today, you know. So
yeah.
You know, that was the that transpired basically when I got there.
Okay.
I mean, when the car, yeah, man.
So you won the competition.
Yes, JC1. I think it was JC1.
Oh, your class.
Yeah, open class.
Okay.
The car was like, let me say, blisteringly fast. My cousin tell me, say, I can, because when you start off, you know the drag race at Ironshore now. That's where that's where they had the sprint, you know, further up off the road. When the flagman dropped the flag, 3, 2, 1, the car was at 6,000 RPM. JC2, right? JC2. Big up Dean, duct tape, my brethren.
Yeah, thanks, Dean. Yeah, man.
When I moved that car off of the line, man, there, when you're going up to the top, there's a top right-hand turn. But right there, so the road always bad. It's rough. I used to watch everybody go through there and the car drift to the left. And them actually have to kind of slow the car down to, you know, compose the car to go through the corner. So my cousin Stephen tell me, say, this suspension you have, don't come out of the pedal. You can drive through it. Say, right,
okay.
You know?
Okay.
So if him tell me, say, if I drive through the wall, I'll drive through the wall. I just a mistake.
Right. Yeah, you have that trust in him.
Yeah, I have that trust in him. I have that trust in him. And it basically is a trust and just the kind of no fear factor, you know? We just come to drive.
Question though. What was this car? It was the all-wheel drive setup, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I think Bassi was asking earlier if you know where this car is now. Where is it now?
Yeah, man. We still have the car parked up.
You serious?
Yeah, man. We still have the car parked up, but basically, I have it in pieces now because I had some more work I need to do to it. The roof was rotting, was rusting. I need to change the roof. And I wanted to take out some weight out of it because at the time at Dover, it was a little over the weight. It was light enough, but I wanted to get down to the minimum weight. So I started to do some development in terms of the chassis. But then the rules had changed. And the rules went up back from this lightweight to, like I want the car to get to 2350, and it was at 25 something.
Yes.
So we pull the car down and, well, long and short, other things took precedence at the time, so I had to put it on pass. You know? I still own the car, I still have the car. I mean, the rolling chassis and everything.
Cool.
We still have parts for the car, basically. But yeah, man, the car did exceptionally well at the sprint, man. I mean, 500 to the wheel, 400. I think it was like 400 or 4 little bit foot-pound of torque. It's no plating.
Machine. Yeah, that's a machine.
Machine, man, machine. Run 11 seconds down the quarter mile at James with 400 horsepower.
Wow, impressive, man.
11-1 with a bad shifter, not going into second speed. Went to Jammers with the same Dover tires, same DOT tire. It's like DOT. No, I borrowed. I got those tires from Damage. Damage lent me some tires. That's right. And we went to Jammers and run. We ran it. We were ahead of everybody, beating everybody in the 11-second class. One person left. At the end of the day, we went to the finals, and the car they had me a little bit too long at the light. I was there staging, waiting, and the car just creep. Let me tell you. So
red light.
The championship was there for me for 11 seconds, but it never happened.
Due to technicalities, yeah. Well, in terms of circuit though, what was the best time with it? Oh,
We
I
were
see
at
damage saying
125,
I see damage saying 400 horsepower. That's
400.
what you
Well,
did
yeah,
with.
at the time we went to Jamaica, it was 400 horsepower. I think
Oh.
we had taken out the engine and put another engine, and we're at 400.
Mhm.
Honestly, that car could have gone 11 seconds. The shifter, it's going to second, was
Mhm.
it was giving me trouble. It wasn't shifting into second properly. Not the gearbox, but the shifter itself was giving me some trouble.
Gotcha.
And we pull a 1.5 60 foot the first time out.
Mhm.
Big up damage Auto Extreme, cause him
Mhm. Mhm.
tell me, say, listen, when the light, if you wait on the last light, you wait on that green,
You're
to come
late.
out, you're late. Him say when you them two lights stage up at the top,
You
I
start
used to
move.
them light that come down there. The man say, you know, wait, you
Yeah, man.
move.
Lift clutch, man.
Listen, man,
Yeah.
exactly that me doing, sir. That's how I'm plenty people me left. I remember the race I'll pull up in impulse or big up pull up because him car was fast too.
Yes.
And his car was making 600 horsepower, if I believe, and I had to beat him. I had to come out of the hole, jump out, leave him, and you know the car had a good 0 to 60, and he had good top end too. So it was fast. It was a good car, man.
Good.
Good car.
And you said you did roughly a 125. That's what you said at Dover.
120, yeah, 125. We had, yeah, the car could have gone faster.
Mhm.
Car could have gone faster, but the car, we never had a sponsorship.
Mhm. Mhm.
Never had the kind of money that I wanted to get it done, to get the car there. You understand me? So, to really push the car to get it where you want it. There was days, you're talking about pure evolution. Doug Moore, Somerville, Gary, Williams, you name it, everybody. Every four-wheel drive turbocharged out there. So, if you know, if your ear game not up there, you can't be as competitive as you want to be.
Right.
You know? And let's face
Right.
it, it's
Right.
money. Without money, no care how much of a driver you are. I
Yeah.
mean, on the track,
Yeah.
especially circuit.
Andre Anderson said that a few nights ago.
Right. Right. Exactly, which is true. Without the money, I mean, you're just not gonna get there without that kind of, if you don't have the kind of money to push it and get where you want to. So you drive what you have, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Drive what you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah. All right. So what caused you now to leave from this platform
Well,
to the next?
the dexterities were, I was big into, I love the dexterities too. I love the competition. Was watching the dexterities for a long time. My like Maurice within him was dominating in him started. Maurice Witty, one of the better and bigger drivers out there too. Wicked as a driver. Yeah, I bought a Toyota Corolla X car from Dover, bought it in Mandeville.
Mhm.
It had a rotary engine. So I had the 4G 63, took a break out of the 4G and I wanted a rear wheel drive. So
Okay.
I bought that car with a rotary engine. Light. It used to race at Dover. I think Gary Gregg used to drive it. I think Bobby Marshall used to drive it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Cool.
But I bought it from yeah, man. So the rotary had power.
Mhm.
And the car
Was it reliable?
used to be low. Eh?
Well, was it reliable?
Yes, it was reliable. The only problem I had with it was the carburetor. I never knew much about the carburetor at the time.
Mhm.
In terms of how to tune the carburetor. You're talking about a rotary, you know. So I'm not sure. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, man. All right.
Hey.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No, you can go ahead. No, I was just gonna I thought you were gonna take longer, so I was just gonna say, a big shout out to the sponsors, of course. Kenty Racing, Jamaica Race Drivers Club, Lubit Limited, warp performance, quickly wrecking and haulage, boosting horsepower in a battle, rocket ship courier services, ZDOT performance, and massive auto parts. Yes, Ian.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Peanut entered. All right, Alan Chen teach him how to drive. Well, they were really teach me, but Alan is a wicked driver. Rate him as a driver too. I just see the comment there a while ago. But the Peanut, yeah, the Peanut with the rotary, I bought it from Albert Lowe in Mandeville. And the exhaust alone is enjoyable. I mean, you know how a rotary sound, right?
Sweet, man, sweet.
And rev to 9,000-10,000 RPM. So I ran a few dexterities with it. The only problem I had with it at the time, it had a steering box in there. First of all, it had some 13-inch, like 13 by 8 wheels, and they were on the front and the back. At the time, I never realized that all in front, that big meaty tire made the front stiffer and harder to turn as it should. It had that steering box. I don't know if my steering box is a malfunction, but when you turn the car left or right going around, say a cone, it's not when really, the steering not when it come back in your hand. You have to take it back up. You understand me? So, when I say driving that car, let me tell you, when I come out, first of all, the exhaust used to run right beside the seat, underneath the car.
Hold on.
And then just to drive the car, when I come out, I always have a fresh.
You have a fresh kick when I come out.
Yo, you think I'm gonna run like 10 miles? I was sweating from head to toe.
I can't just imagine. You know?
I was sweating from head to toe, man. Yeah, man.
But that machine was mainly for like drifting stints, right? Did you take it to like Dover?
No, and then I had intentions of taking it to Dover. But what happened now? I went back with the mix. I went back with it. No, well, for Dover, I used the controller for the dexterities and drifting purposes, and then I used the Mitsubishi at the track at Dover. That is what I was actually trying to do.
Okay.
So I never drove the car.
Two separate race cars. Yeah, one for circuit and one for drifting.
Yes,
and
one for drifting.
Okay.
Never really played it that way, but I saw it actually worked out eventually for me.
Got you.
Wanting the best of both worlds, you know? A little greedy.
I know what you mean. Somebody was asking, where is the Peanut now?
Last time I heard, it was in Mandeville, somewhere up, we call it side, West Indies College side, up that side, North Patrick.
Okay.
Parked up.
Okay.
I sold it to a guy from St. Elizabeth, and well, we don't know what happened after that. But it came at it.
Okay. So after the Peanut, what was next?
The big red truck.
Well,
big red truck.
Hey, look here. A lot of persons I hear talking about. Before I know you, like how I know you now, I used to hear people talking about the big red. You don't know about the big red truck? Big red truck, man. I mean, it was just unbelievable to see on videos, because I never really actually see in person, but on videos I saw where you were drifting this big van.
Yeah, man.
Now, tell us, I mean, just tell us about that.
All right. You know, I bought it for I was driving a Mitsubishi Mavic car, 4-door. One nice little street car I had. Eventually sold that car. Because that even my driving car wasn't slow. I just don't like driving cars that are slow. I don't like it. It kind of annoys me. So anyway, I sold that car and I bought this Tacoma. Brought it in from the States as a damaged vehicle in terms of the bed has damage. And I bought the parts with it and fixed it up. I remember driving it out of Kingston, coming down to Westmoreland, my brethren Kirk Harris, which is one of my bona fide brethren, big up Kirk. He would say, him called me and say, boy, you coming down to, we don't have jam west, you know, you coming down here? So I say, yeah, me come watch some races, man. AC nice, I'm happy and feel good in them, man. I say, so you're not going to slide the pickup? I say, you're mad. No, sir. This a V10 of a slide at all. This is, I did not buy this to slide. This is just a car around and make me feel happy. And drive the car.
Yeah. But that was not so at all.
No, sir. Not at all. I went to Jamaica that day. Went on the track same time. I was playing around with I think Neil from Damage Camp. Big up Neil, and we were playing around. And I think the car, it ran a 15 something, 15.3 or 15.2 on the quarter mile, right? So, we just give it a quarter mile test. Me now plan if you do no racing, nothing like that.
Right,
but, one day now, and you know the truth, I told you, let me leave out this part. I was going to sell it. I bought it, I said I was going to sell it to make some money off of it.
Right.
And the man will give me the pay down on it, and it's like something say. It's like a little spirit keep telling me, don't let go, don't sell it here, and keep it. So the man got frustrated and he never but I want it. Anyway, let me fast forward now. So, so in my community, right, in Ramble Hanover, them used to me from long time with the peanut, the Corolla, I mean the peanut Corolla, the Mitsubishi Colt, you name it. So one Ash Wednesday now, rain always fall Ash Wednesday up in my community, up in Ramble. I work out on the road there playing around, and so you know, so the rain start fall and me jump in the pickup now and start slide it in the right at the crossroad, not in the main road. And realize, say, wait. Oh, that's nice. It's nice. Back a slide. Me take the other side, me seat a slide. And I say, what?
No,
wait,
sir.
I never know if this could have gone so. So, me a slide and go up the road now, and me need to turn around.
Yeah.
So me say, you know what, me not stop and turn this round, you know. Me a pull the handbrake, you know. The handbrake, you know, is a pull forward. I don't know if you know about pickups, but pickups don't come with a handbrake like your regular e-brake that's beside you. They pull, you have to go forward and pull and let it go. Right?
I know, yeah, man.
Right. So me pull mine and the back lock up and come round. And me go back on the power and walk up the car and go second and I feel and I say, wait. No,
this
man.
Nice.
This a pass. I mean, let me tell you, man. When you look at the crossroad, you know, no less than about 50 people out there, 60 people, you know.
Yeah, man, everybody a bus blank, right?
Everybody a bus blank. Everybody a back. And after a while now, we put a guy, we get so confident now with the handbrake now.
Yeah.
Put one guy in the middle. And he never want to stop in the middle like that, you know. I say, man, just don't move. Don't move, I beg you. Now come slide around you. I'm going to stick out my hand and I'm going to touch you.
Touch you.
He said,
but
yeah,
Ian, stick up in. You tell me, say, you give people them a free show, man.
Free? What do you mean? Man, not that, man. Me give her plenty free show, man. Plenty. Big up, Choco. Big up. Big up, Choco.
Choco, big up. Endless. Big up, you know, bro.
Endless.
I feel big up Endless, you know, man.
Yes, man.
Look
Endless
here, man.
sponsor on my 2 front lights on my Corolla. Endless lighting out of Bogue Industrial. Montego Bay.
Endless lighting. Endless lighting sponsors our car 876 Streets, our car show every single year. So
big up to,
I have to say, yeah, man. Big up Kenny. So persons support Endless lighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
All right.
The whole
Let
team,
us
Kenny
go.
Blacks, John from John's Real Alignment and Obi O'Brien. All them guys are a part of my team.
Definitely.
Good friends, you know?
All right. Okay, so let us, I see a Trinidad flag in the building. No money racing. That I guess you guys are out of Trinidad. All right, so big up No Money Racing out of Trinidad. One love. Okay. Ian, we were just talking about now the free show where you give the people them up a ramble.
Yes, the free show.
Well, it was worth it though, because it allowed you to, I mean, discover that so this van can actually have some fun with it.
Yeah, man. Somebody was asking me why the AC was so cold in the pickup. At one point, I took the thermostat out, so it was freezing. So it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man. As you were saying, no.
Yeah, man. So I was saying, so that was your introduction. Now that is how you brought the van into drifting.
Yes. Right there was a practice ground for me. So I drifted around him. I came up, drive up to the guy standing there, pull the handbrake right on my door, start to slide around. I try to keep the 360 tight. And while I was coming back around, the second time I said to him, stick out your hand, hold out your hand. So I stick out my hand and start to shake him while I slide around him. So he might walk around, he was spinning around with me and shaking my hand.
Mash up.
Mash up.
I can only imagine. Right?
Yeah, man.
So I guess from there, so now you convince yourself, so listen, so me I go do some drifting with that van though.
Yeah. Say, shortly after that, there was a next 30 at ADPC in Portmore. Right?
Yes.
And I was on my farm doing some work today. Dean was part of the MBMC, I think, or Dean was part of the event, putting on the event. And I said to Dean, boy, I want to come at the Dexterity. I want to drive the pickup up here now. And he must say, for real? I say, yeah, man. So I called him there and he was up there and the event was going on. So I hurriedly organized up my business and was up there in, by about 1 o'clock today. Yeah, man. So when I drove up now and I was registering and putting my name down for the pickup, they'd say, so where's the race car? So I said, I'm not driving the race car, I'm driving the pickup. The pickup? Where? Dexterity you're talking? I said, yeah, I come for the Dexterity. And at first I kind of feel a little offended and I said, no, realize that people don't expect this. So I go park in the parking lot and realize that, had a talk with Dean. Dean was walking. By that time, one run had already gone and take place. And so I drove out there because, Dean, I took for Dexterity, I have to walk through and study the course, right?
Right.
So he give me the course and memorize the course and all right, boom. Let me go. 3, 2, 1. Move around a building, dirt, and come around. It's actually on YouTube. Hit the skid pad. Have to pull the handbrake and some 360 donuts, about 2 of them, and you have to go through the course. Long and short, when I was in the element, by the way, when I went back and parked, I couldn't really hear what anybody was saying at the time. I was driving, so I'm gonna come out now. I see people like, was like in big hurrah, like who, what, where, Cause everybody was there, Xavier, Alan was there with his Corolla. I want to think that they beat Xavier too. Big up Xavier. So, when we came up and parked up, man, it was pandemonium, man. Everybody was like in awe. I couldn't believe this pickup.
I can understand. Yeah. I can understand. So you made a name for yourself with the big red truck.
With the name came from Warren Lamy. And all he was saying was, look at this big red truck. Look at him. If this is a precision, I don't know what precision is. The big red. And that's how That's how the big red truck, you know,
Okay.
came about. So
See.
yeah, man, yeah, man.
So you had a good run with the Tacoma.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. Actually, went to different. I went to Jam West too with the Colt, and rain fell. I went down there for run another a drag race. Rain fell, and the track was wet, and some other guys that were there with them Corollas, the Western guys, Salvador and his and the other guys that out there with their peanuts and so on. We're out there sliding the car and whatever. So I had my tools and my jack and so in the back of the pickup. So I say, me drive out everybody out of the back of the pickup and say, give me some space. I forgot there. So I throw out everything out of the pickup, man, and boom. Everybody came off, hit the track out there. I mean, the space, the width of Jam West track is not as, and I'm talking down where, remember at the time, you know, they never had any, they never had the circuit track, you know, so there was no big opening there, so it's basically up the top, little below the Christmas tree. My pickup, the body, the bed alone is 6 feet long, you know?
Yeah.
So everybody said, boy, before I go them, don't hit the wall, and not a free performance. Stand innovation, a matter of fact. I have to come out and give them the ball.
Yeah. So I mean, do you still have that red van though?
Yep. No, I sold it. I sold it about a year. I had it for about a good while now, about 8 years now. And eventually, I just said, boy, I'm gonna let it go. I had it there for a long time and decided I wanted to move on to something else in terms of my everyday vehicle, you know?
Got you.
Yeah, so
got you.
That
all right. So what was the next big thing then after the big red truck?
Well, let me just add to this. The big red truck toured like 13 parishes in Jamaica. I mean, everywhere we went to this. Junction, St. Elizabeth, St. Mary, Portland, you name it, Iron Shore. So I don't want to leave at all. Big up Brandon, my son, watching on the live right now, and RJ, Richie, the whole family. After the big red truck.
What was the next major project?
The next major project was I sold the Corolla. I had the Colt parked. I bought a A86 hatchback, turbocharged, 1616. Yeah.
Okay.
Another rear-wheel drive car, Dexterity. So I went actually that I entered in the Need for Speed and speed event that Junior Barnes had at Catrinal, Montego Bay.
Okay.
It was a series. It was a series. 1 year, 12 months. We did very well. The competition was great at the time. We had Cotta Hype, big up Cotta. Big up, it was Chris John. Chris John was driving Patrick's car at the time, the same car I own now. I used to give it a warm time. It was always a ding-dong battle for 12 months for that year. I came second, Cotta came first overall. I try to remember who came third. The highlight of speed, well, let me just say speed was good in terms of, I have to give them the ratings in terms of it helped to hone even, we were skilled, but we were even hone more skilled, you know?
Gotcha.
Refine the skill even more. Because it was constant competition every month. People in Montego Bay loved it. They look forward to it, you know? The highlight of that event for me though was coming out about the third to last month of the year. it's like about October. My car had a problem, encountered a problem with it early when I got there, because I changed the T50 box to a 22R gearbox, because the T50 box at the 1616 came with, just couldn't manage the pressure. It was failing. So the Datsun now, I borrowed my brethren, Datsun, Steven Silvera, big up Steven, white boy. Had a Datsun with a SR20, non-VVL, just a regular rear-wheel drive SR20 in it. And I took my rear wheel tires off of it. I asked him to give me a drive off of it, and took my rear tires off of it. I've never driven. It was part of the camp because Patrick worked on his car too, so it was just part of the camp at the time. Me, Steven Silvera, and of course Chris John was driving Patrick's car at the time. So competition was fierce, stiff, and this day now, boy, and it was a point system too, so you want to win, you get the points.
Championship points.
Championship points. So long and short, we jump in the car, but Steve is a much taller guy than I am, a bigger guy. So when I go in the car, this is how my hand set. Basically, because normally I drive, so I saw my hand set. So I have to beg anybody who have a pillow or cushion in the crowd to sponsor me for the time being, which I did get. Good friends at the time, and boom, same thing. It's just another highlight because the time was so hard to beat, and I was determined to beat everybody that day. And we drive the Corolla. The limited wasn't good. Only one side of limited working. So you might get it. You might slide on the left hand side and get good slide, but the other side you can't get it like that. It's not going to come around. You're not going to slide around like you want it to. But my experience with that is that I know that on that side I really have to push the momentum of the car. Right? So when you get it this way, you use the momentum and flick it back the other side. And long or short, it's like when we done the course and park, I was looking at everybody's faces to see the reaction. I mean, not see anybody I jump up. And I said, Jesus Christ, I shame myself now. Shame myself, how this is. So the guy, one of my brethren at the time was taping it and thing. Shane, he said, one to you, and I said, boy, I say, what I don't really do no good. He said, we are talking about man, you beat the time 1 second. I said, what? That's about Chris John. Well, Denny big up Denny, not a wicked rear-wheel drive driver. I mean, you talk about a lot of people. I have 6, 7, 8 guys. You're going up again. So that was highlight for me.
Definitely, yes, definitely. Okay, so what became of that A86 though?
I sold it too. I sold the rolling shell, the rolling chassis, and I took out certain things out of it because I wanted to go to a bigger engine. I mean, to another setup. I wanted to go to a S2000 AE86 setup. I wanted a natural engine like that.
Okay.
And well, I never got around to buying that car. Actually, left Jamaica for a little bit. To deal with some business, and so I gave that a little break. When I went, and while I was there, actually, my brother passed.
Okay. My condolences, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is my brother that was, me and him was, his name is Brian Wright, aka Milo. I mean, everybody know him, everybody love Brian. He had a Pulsar, Nissan Pulsar. From way back, actually from in 2001. I don't know, I didn't even mention it in the beginning when I was talking about it, but we had that Pulsar. Same thing. He loved the Pulsar and all that. Actually, that same Pulsar I took to Port Maria, to what name? Trinity, Port Maria, to Errol, Simtech, Errol Mectech at the time. Carried in the back of my coach truck. Rolled up in my coach truck and I couldn't afford record fee to go up there and drive it go up there.
Right.
And left the car there, and I mean I know I'm sidetracking a little bit in terms of the, but I can't leave out the Pulsar. Because
you're not sidetracking at all.
No.
It's a part of your journey.
Part of my journey. So when I was away and got back here now, my brother had passed on. So I tell you the story about bringing the Pulsar to Port Maria. Because my brother had told me at the time about this fantastic mechanic that he heard about. And we brought, so we said we were excited at the time, you know, because we weren't so big into the car thing and know how the cars in terms of turbocharge and rods, piston. We knew about that, but we never really have a car fast at the time.
Got you.
So brought up to Errol and take it off, drive my coach truck with two other brethren. John is actually passed away now. John is another Nissan man. Donnie Richards, well known in Montego Bay. And we brought the car up to him, and
yeah, as in Tuna John?
Tuna John, man. John was like my brother, like this.
Oh yeah?
Yes, man.
Okay.
I gave John his first tuning job.
Okay. So
I know John's development when he was a little boy. I mean,
interesting.
You know, I'm a little older than him, so he was into cars, so I was way young, and I gave him a turbo starlet. My brother had a turbo starlet to the AFC and couldn't get it to run. And John tuned it out and got the car running fantastic. I had big admiration for John. Actually wanted him to work on the Pulsar, but he was a little bit, what do you call it, not as confident.
Yeah.
Right? About it. So I'm saying, but we can't give this a guy what Brian said. So we bring it to St. Mary. And long and short, well, the car was dropped off there. We made plans to upgrade the car, turbo, run a Jim Wolf program. The Pulsar was stuck, you know. Well, we spoke about it, talk about the money in terms of getting it going, and I went back to where I am, Ramble, and well, many a times I find out that one of the biggest problems mechanics have in Jamaica, right, was when you're calling, you're not getting through to anybody. The mechanics are so busy doing what they want, what they're doing. They can't, and it's actually annoying for them to answer the phone. This is like knowing this now years after I realized that. So I was trying to call Errol and never get him many a times. And when I did get him, he was the kind of response me get was not what I was looking for. I was like, you know, I was excited and happy. Wow, to get my car going. So, you know, eventually I took a drive down there. I was actually in Ochi with my dad doing some business. I decided to go down there to take the drive with the car. Took a drive down there to go look on the car and see where the development on the car was. The car never really reached nowhere. This was about 5-6 months after. We came back. Well, he was saying that the car, you know, he was telling my father, boy, don't worry, said, my car go fast, we go get the car ready, and everything like that. And you know, he spoke about Christianity, and so I was like, boy, this is a mechanic come true, because, you know, most people, they're not into that. They're not trying to, they're not preaching the honesty side.
Yeah. Right.
And of course, my brother wanted this car to run. I wanted it to run. Long and long phone calls and can't get through after that. Which money was sent to his account on many occasions to buy parts, JE pistons. Well, after a while, I wasn't getting through with it. I got upset. I went back for my car.
Okay.
When I got to the car had the tire them ball, done. Not the same car I car up there. I hear the engine was trucking when I got there. Me and me and another brethren named Mali that know him well, actually from White House, Westmoreland. And you know, at the time he was working on a B13. A B13 that was like priority. And he had a bunch of cars up there, you know. And to be honest, he's a talented, think him is a talented mechanic.
Yeah.
But I don't want to rehash things from the past, but as it was said in certain times. So when I went, you know, in certain times, it leave a bad taste in my mouth. When I went for the car, driving it back, it could barely make it back here. 5 times, 6 times we stop along the way with the car to try to get it back here, back to where I was. About 2-3 weeks after that, the engine, we just a driver go on and overheat car, long and short. We had a engine malfunction. When we pull the engine, all the things we spoke about, some of the things that we talk about wasn't in the car. And of course, I wasn't going to be happy about that, you know. So, and by the way, let me just add to this right now. My dad has been doing business for like 60 years, 60-something years at the bank. I learned exactly everything from him. Me, Ian Wright, never write a bounce check in my entire life. Never. Because I'm not going to write something. So, I'm only responding to something that I heard.
So, you're just clearing the air?
I'm clearing the air.
Okay.
I'm clearing the air. I don't know why this would be an issue in 2020, but I know say somebody had gather in water. That can be that is not an honest what you call it now?
Assertion.
Or assertion. So so long and short, we had to with party company where that was concerned. I was unhappy about it, never felt good about it. You know, never saw Errol until 2018 at Jamwest. Yeah. And at one of the CRMRC races, and he came over and said, boy, he came over and said that he wanted to talk to me. So at first I wasn't forthwith about the whole conversation, about holding a conversation with him. But eventually, my friends that were around me were saying, boy, you know, come on, man. You know, so he said, boy, he wanted to be back. Well, first of all, he heard that I was talking about him. I don't know how in 2018 to 2001, what relevance me would have. You know, everybody are going to do them things.
2001 to 2018.
2001 to 2018 now. You're talking 17 years. Right? I don't know how this bear relevance in my life said I would be talking about it. But hey, so I was told. And I am saying I don't have time for that. You know, that was in the past. Me leave things were gone a long time in the past. So him said, with that said, he said, we need to him said let bygones be bygones. Let bygones be bygones. So I was reluctant in shaking the hand, and then eventually I say, you know what? If me I beg the Lord forgiveness, you get me? How am I going to ask forgiveness if I can't forgive a fellow man? So me forgive him. You know? But hey, some 19 years later now, me here say, you know, me write a bounce check, which I find that deeply hurtful, to be honest with you. And so the pulsar, basically, we eventually worked on it ourselves. Me, Steve, and Brian, and everything, we got the pulsar. Eventually, we got it to run 12s down a quarter mile with a little T3, T4 turbo, and with a Haltech at the time, you know. So, yeah.
So you guys eventually brought the car to a respectable point, somewhere where you say, well, yeah, we're comfortable.
Say again?
No, I was saying that you guys basically brought the car to somewhere, you know, where you say you're comfortable enough. May not be where you really want to be, but comfortable enough.
No, we got the car. We eventually upgraded everything for ourselves because rods, piston, the whole works. Me and Brian used to go to Anshore, Montego Bay, at the drag scene in the night and race anybody who wanted to race. Anybody with the Pulsar and the Mitsubishi Colt. And we said, boy, we're ready for race. Anybody. Right? After a few times we go up the street, nobody know our race. We have to end up, me and him end up race each other.
So, well,
yeah,
I'll tell you something. You know, I'm glad you said your side of the story, and so that now persons, I guess anybody who want to dissect what you said or what Errol said can go ahead and do so. But you said what you said, and so we're moving on. You understand, from that issue?
Yes, no problem.
Yeah, man. So
what movement was that?
Yes, man, definitely. So after the A86, what came your current car, correct?
Yes, my SR5 Corolla. Bought it from Patrick Gore.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
In what year though? In what year?
25th, the latter part of 2015, December. A few days before Scott was putting on a junction event. No, the same day junction event I go on. I buy it from him. I go down and give him money. And drove the car. No, we put the car on wrecker and went up there and drove it. Same day. Same day.
You doing?
That day it wasn't he wasn't doing a competition. It was more like an exhibition when I went up there. But but I went back because he had an event called Who Rule the Plaza. And that we did use and kill everybody. With everybody's skin. Everybody get beaten that day. Car, by this time now I had the car for a little bit. A few months now after, and I had changed certain things on the car, and it was a magnificent, actually it was a magnificent little car in terms of a dexterity. It really hard to beat.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah, the Corolla.
So, all right. So question though, Ian. Your success in terms of circuit, because I realize that the time will go a little, although we're not rushing, but we want to make sure we cover as much as possible.
Yes.
Your successes now with this SR5, right?
SR5.
How has it been? How has the journey been?
Well, not in the least boring at all. Very eventful. Some good, some bad. The car was good on dexterities. We wanted to go Dover, so I had upgraded the brakes, suspension, and went to Dover. 2016? Car was. We ran very good. We were doing some 132s. I think we eventually got down to 131. The car ran up at one meet. We ran 7 races for the day. Bracket race, MP1, TS1. Bracket race, MP1, TS1. Right? People, after that race, people came up and was like, a lot of people were elated. They love to see the car out there. They love to see. People think I'm trying to drift the corners, but really and truly, the car can't negotiate the corners at the speed you want to without it sliding. So people think, so many times, when you have some space and you have a big competition at the time, you might can't crack on the side.
Nice up the thing. Yeah.
Nice up the place. Nice up the place.
Got you. So, well, I've watched that car transition, moderate improvement, and it keeps getting better, because I think the last time out you had a sequential gearbox.
Yeah, man. Well, I eventually bought a sequential box because I was running, first I was running the original T50 box. I started to run a Mazda RX-8 6-speed box.
Mm-hmm.
I would build a bell housing for that and bolted that on. That was, the ratios were good, but it still never gave me the acceleration I wanted to keep up competitively. So I was looking for boxes, and a brethren Joss out of Mandeville, right? Big up Jocelyn Crawford. I one of the prettiest Ford Escorts that ever graced a racetrack in Jamaica, right?
True.
And not just pretty, but meticulous, right? Yeah, I bought the box. We got the box from him. I was ecstatic about it. Actually, was very happy. We put the box in there. Car went to Dover in a practice session, and the car felt really, really, really good. The day after, I was planning on really, really, really step into the competition, and there was something that was there's a circuit that wasn't as tight as it should have been on the drop gear, and we sustained some damage while we were about to go race. So I had to fix the sequential box. But really and truly, the car, the age of the car, a lot of things happen along the way in terms of, I mean, we've had some good times on the track with it, but I'd be like driving ahead in a race. My gas pedal, the actual metal that hold the pedal, broke off while I drive. You understand me?
Wow.
So, these things.
So it's been issues that's causing you to not show the true potential of that car.
Most definitely. Definitely. The car have a lot of potential. Really, it took me some time to get there. I just couldn't I wanted to get there faster. But of course, garnering the sponsorship is not an easy thing. Actually, spoke to Doug Gore one time about the sponsorship thing, and he was telling me how to go about it. And I started to implement some of that in my everyday, in terms of going out to get sponsorship from people. So
because I can tell you though, Ian, I think it was the last meet or the meet before, but it was recently when I heard that sequential box in the car on a bridging, is one of the sweetest thing me here, bridging.
You mean the sequential? Oh,
yes,
God, man.
Look here, sweet.
It's why you can't beat us. I did beat him in practice with the sequential box, and it damages his diff in crown and pinion. The day after, I wanted to go really do the beating now, but the sequential box encountered a problem. So I couldn't get to beat us that day then.
But hold on, is it that there...
I was responding to a comment.
Okay. So is it that there's a rivalry? Is there a rivalry between you and Taz?
There's a rivalry with me and anybody that I come on the track with.
Got you.
So if I'm coming to race, I'm rivaling with a man in MP2, a man in MP1.
Yeah.
You get me? When I come to race, I don't see, it's not about who is over there. When I race, this is respect in terms of respect everybody's talent, but there's no respect when we are come to win. So, that's what's really the rivalry right there.
Yeah, because I realize from time to time, persons will peer up you and Nicholas. And I'm wondering if it's because both of you are rear-wheel drive, cars.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, there is rivalry, friendly rivalry over the years. Me, Nicholas, and Larman.
Right.
In the A86. He's A86. It's not easy to pilot those cars around the track and, you know, do basically to keep the cars going. In terms of my car, I wish I had a little bit more backing to really,
in terms of sponsorship.
Sponsorship, that I could really prepare the car the right way, or to get me there, you know, more efficiently and more refined. So, in other words, I can't get to go race, go practice like a lot of people, right?
Got you.
You have to go test, so you know where the problems are and the kinks, and you can iron them out. Me personally, I don't have that luxury, and a lot of times when I go there, my car break down. You know, I have a problem. Something, maybe, as I say, you know, something break off. I may never anticipate. One morning, we went at the track, running the practice matches, great. The morning I came to race, no clutch. You get me?
Serious.
So, no clutch. About twin this clutch in it, and while the clutch am gone, while this am bad. And you're talking about trying to get points for the race. So, after watching the first MP1 race, me kiss my teeth, I say, no, I never come out, I can't come out for just watch and not drive.
Right.
So, me went back into the car and I tell the guys, push me, let's push the car in neutral. Go out on the grid. When the race about to start, push me off in gear. Right? Because right now I don't have any clutch, I can't engage really for disengage. I can just put it in gear, push it and give it a push start, and it start and I drive.
Right.
I mean, that day, then stop me around spectator corner. I'm have to beg the mood them push me off again in a gear. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you.
Oh, Lord.
And when the race started, me drive the car, no clutch. The 6-speed, it's not the sequential box, this is the Mazda RX 8 box. No clutch, right? Revving, you would know, say, may I drive it without clutch. But me decide, say, I'm determined, say,
yeah, have some fun.
Me go drive, you know. Which is, this actually basically how I am, you know. I'm a very persistent and very determined to get whatever I have ahead of me done, you know. So, if I have to drive it on 3 wheel, that's how I'm going to drive it, 3 wheels, you know what I mean?
Got you. Well, I tell you something though, Ian. Big up Uncle Doug. Yeah, man, I tell you something though. The fans are anticipating this rivalry to be settled, right? I mean, I guess they really, really would want, because put it this way, you've been plagued with issues. So I mean, I don't think it would be fair to judge you off any of those past events, right?
Why?
But what I'll say,
yes.
Do you think that if your car is running, say 90%, because we know racing go, but we're not going to say 100% because things happen. But if you get the car to 90%, reliable, do you think that you can, I mean, would Taz be in some trouble?
Of course, without doubt. If I had the car, if we get the car, well, basically right now, he has a 1800, a 5A GE, which, let me add, right, that he had put off, he went ahead the month after. The first meet was in April. The May meet, he bought an engine from MRP Performance out of where again? Is Ireland? What place I know again? Anyway, long shot. A stroke motor was put in the car, so it looked like the same 1600. So you would think it's a 1600. Came to John West. Times the car was faster. So what you're asking me, you know, is if we have the same engine. Yeah, I have a 1600 engine in my car. Anybody can check it. Because I mean, hear somebody say, may I run stroke at all. So please feel free at any point in time to come and do a bore and stroke test on my engine. It's parked and put down. So he put a 5A GE, which is a stroke 1600. That is not allowed in that class.
Okay.
Right? So this basically what we would say in racing is a thieving engine, right? And came to Jamaica with that engine. And what's going to say again? Oh yeah, so yes, he was faster, couldn't catch him, and this is it.
So all right. So I mean, I guess this is a topic that's up for discussion. I mean, from my standpoint, I don't know. I don't know if to say yes or not about a stroke or not. But
no, well,
what?
Kedran, yes. Let me just give you one. Yes. Let me give you one more thing. It was on Facebook. He sent the video to the people that he bought it from.
Yeah. Showing
how impressive the car was, and they put it up on Facebook. His car, his face, everything. 5A GE. All right. I'm not trying to create any bubble or create any trouble there. I'm just saying. Just giving you the facts of the
story. So you are saying that Taz's advantage is due to a different setup than you. You guys are not on the same setup. That is what you're saying.
Of course.
Okay. So let me let me ask this as well. So you're saying then that because all right, if what you're claiming then, if your claim is rightfully so, then would it be possible any at all for you to beat Nicholas in the future?
If we have this, let's say in the future, you mean with his same car and my car fully developed? That's not a question.
All right.
That's not a question. I never tell you it was going to be a walkover, but I can tell you, it's not going to be no beating business if a two-car prepared and reliable the same way.
Okay. Yeah. So what fans can expect when racing resume is for this issue to be resolved, this Ian versus Nicholas issue to be resolved.
Well, let me just I can tell you what. Let me just add this to you.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you. We are basically from the same western side of the country, long and short. I mean, I know there's rivalry, and I know on the race where race is concerned, but I can tell you, this engine thing, I wouldn't have expected that so much, because these are the guys that I drove. I've done shows. I did a show for without a penny, without a bottle of water to drink. When his car was overheating and parked one side, my car was the only car out there, free of cost. Okay. It's on the trailer. Right now, my race headers is on Nicholas's car, cause him called me and want. This is my competition, you know. So I tell you, the kind of person who I am. My race headers is on my competitions and my rival's car. Another thing. I was at Dover one race, and I broke down in Kana one. He slid off the track. No brakes. He ran off the track. He was closer to the track than I was. I was in the sun trap. Can't come out. And I went down and went against the marshal's advice and pushed him with another marshal back on the track. Right? So me push him back on the track, knowing that he was going to put more points. He was going to beat in terms of points. But this is just who I am. I am not afraid of the competition. I like the competition. I like the rivalry. This is what pushes us to be our best as drivers. So, you know, in terms of that, I mean, Me ready,
I mean,
if
the
we
fans,
can,
I know the fans, I can tell you, the fans are anticipating this battle, you know, and I believe it's been going on for some time now, and it needs to be settled.
Yeah, well, make see we,
You know.
well, Kedron, take on the job now, and make see we can make it up now.
Well, I mean, the race meet coming up in us, so there's not much. There's not much for me to do, man. I mean, I will be behind the camera, man. I don't want miss a second of this race, you know.
You don't want me to say that race.
You know, but definitely, you know, on a more jovial term and more fun term now,
Yes.
it would really be good to see this rivalry. The battle of the rear wheel drive, because I was told, and not miscounting or discounting Lamar as well. You know what I mean?
No, man.
And I was told that Alan Chen is coming back.
Yes.
Right? So you know, say if you know, say the next meet now gonna be nothing good.
No.
You understand?
Not with Alan coming back with his car. You have you have the radicals. You have the sea of radicals that exist. And my brethren Doug Hollywood with his car that, you see, just like everybody else, experience and reliability couple years, but him still not giving up, still pushing forward. I've actually give him credit for that, despite the bad comments that he has encountered, and you know his fans are loyal to that. So I'm still big at up, you know.
True.
Still pushing through. So that alone in itself encourages me, you know, to still push on.
Definitely. Well, one thing I can say is this, you see, the next meet is going to be very much highly anticipated. I know a lot of persons just can't wait. Tell us, what are some of the challenges that you have faced or you have been facing, you know, that is preventing you from showing your full potential?
The real truth is sponsorship. Just as I said, without the money to really get the car prepared and do the testing is really the drawback. You understand me? When I spent a lot of time and money upgrading engine, gearbox, the diff, you know, the suspension, the whole car. So, you know, when you're talking about retuning a car, paying dyno time, and then you have to go, you're talking about tires, you're talking about, you know what I'm talking about, oil, you know, the whole works in terms of the car. So, we're actually working on improving the sponsorship. Actually, with my event, Farm Kana, that recently came on the scene with the Farm Kana.
Nice event, by the way.
Yeah, man.
And thanks for inviting me to the last one.
Yes, you're
man,
welcome. Although you have to wait a little bit. My apologies.
No, man, we're good, man. We're good. we're good. Yeah, man. You know, but big up on the event, though. It was really, really a nice experience to be, you know, I mean, one-on-one with nature, you know, on the farm and nice vibe, you know, and I know that as time goes on, you will definitely improve on the product. You know?
Yeah, man.
So keep it going.
Yeah,
big up. Yeah, man. Big up the Farm Kana.
Yes. I have to really big up a lot of well, first of all, the drivers. All the drivers that came in and made it an event, a great event, a special event. I mean, this is an event driving through a building. I don't know if you've ever gone and seen anywhere in Jamaica where you drive to a building, you know. Drive, I mean, I converted the dairy building, the Travs, the pen, the holding pen. So it's just excitement for the, you know, because of the years we're doing the drifting and the dexterities and so on. It's trying to, you know, give what my perspective is on the whole dexterity too, from a spectator, you know, from a spectator's standpoint, and the excitement and people, because it's actually 3 tracks I have, right? I have the gym Kana track, I have a dirt sprint track, and we have a bike track, a dirt bike track, all in one place. So, we've
well, as I
basically,
said, you know, the product will get better.
Yes, we actually, so we're trying to push, we want to push the Farm Kana brand, and you know, so we can become reputable and a strong brand that other people will want to be affiliated with, you know, and of course the sponsorship and so on. So really and truly, it's a combination trying to get. I mean, cause we want to push. We drive, we do the driving, we do the racing. As a promoter, I mean, even at the Farm Kana event, the same foods, barbecue, ribs and chicken. I mean, I did the same chef work, same way, help prepare and season meats and all those things. I mean, we've been doing this for years, you know. So
yeah, as a promoter, as a promoter, you're gonna have a big hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's been an experience for me, no doubt.
Definitely.
Been an experience. So
and I tell you something, you know, motorsports in Jamaica, this is what the motor racing community needs. We need different genres, right? Because not everybody will like a drag racing, not everybody will like circuit, not everybody will like dexterities. But guess what? The more variety we have, is the more we can accommodate these young enthusiasts and turn them into motorsport fans. You know what I mean?
Well, it's funny you said, you know, because before I started the Farm Kana event, I started doing Right Touch Drift Academy. So
cool.
I had some students out of Kingston that came down, and I had 3 people out of 4 people that came down and did some drive, and had a car, and we give them a cone and 1 cone and how to execute the handbrake, pull your handbrake and get the car for turn and what you do. And it's just trying to teach. I mean, this is knowledge you've gained over the years. You're not trying to just have that all up in your head and not, you know, pass it on. I have a son, my son Brandon, at 16. I mean, he's into cars too. But, you know, education comes first. So we're trying to make sure we get that done first. But training them is the same. Him and Richie, RJ. So if you came to the event the last time, you saw some younger guys, 16, 17-year-old.
Yeah, I did.
Participating. You know? So,
but let me ask you this though, Ian. You see, I've heard this statement some time ago that no drifter. I mean, no, the drifting community now are gonna mix when they hear this. That there's no drifter. Jamaica have drifters, right? Jamaica have some people where a slide car and a round cone. People, the person went further to say that drifting is, you remember one Dover meet when this team came down and they were doing the high-speed drifting at Dover.
Yes.
Right? Now let me ask you though, do you think that we have persons here who are capable of doing some of those high-speed drifting?
Without doubt. Without doubt. We have drifters. A lot of these guys that are already used to doing dexterities and so on can easily make that transition to a higher speed drift. It's just that the cars, with the cars are not geared in terms of, when I say geared, I mean we don't have the power If you notice, most of those, you need, and we don't have a drift track either, right?
True. So we don't have the facility to hone that craft then?
No, we have not explored that side other than the little exhibition that you saw at Dover. We never explored that side in Jamaica, basically. So, but right now you're talking about if a 2JZ in a S13 body, you know, Nissan S13, and you say, boy, go slide that round Jam West through the big corners, second and third speed, top of third. I try go and I go around them corner. I know can do that. I want to tell you, driving at Dover in the rear wheel drive, sometimes a car going sideways, people standing up don't really realize that you're counter steering in third speed or fourth speed.
Wow.
So it's just that we're not holding this big slide, and because we really don't have a track, we just don't have the facilities, and people, we have not spent the money and time into drifting. You get me? We are traditionally about dexterity, circuit, and drag. But I really like to explore that side of the motorsports.
I would really love to see some Jamaican drifters. I mean, high-speed drifting. So you know, when we have certain events now, even at Dover, we can put on exhibition of some of these, and we not have to bring in nobody from overseas. Not bashing anybody from overseas, you know. But what I'm saying is, if we have the local talent, show the local man them, let them do them thing.
Of course. I agree with what you're saying. You know, I mean, we can definitely get there, and we can. And tell you something, the crowds, the spectators love the drifting to me more than the racing.
True.
I don't want to compare the two, but from a spectator, from a crowd standpoint, people think when a car going sideways and look like it's above it, either run off of the track or hit something or hit a wall, them think that the driver losing control, and when you look and see him still in control, they're amazed. So this, of course, is like a big, and you can see what it has done in the States and all over the world. Drifting has taken off. Great.
Yeah, man. I really love, so for persons watching the live and you're a potential high-speed drifter, you're interested, I would love to see some guys just form like an academy and just start exercise.
Well, you know, I had a dream about that, you know, and I have the name, Rear-Wheel Drive Kings of Jamaica.
Okay.
Right? I actually, this is actually in the back of my, well, been in my mind, you know, circulating for a while. Rear-Wheel Drive Kings of Jamaica. So, all the rear-wheel drive, what you call it, you know, drivers now, Kota, Christian, Nicholas, myself, you have a whole bunch of them. Marcus out of Kingston, out of Amandable, Lamar, definitely, right?
Nigel.
I mean, Nigel, Xavier, you know, Alan Chen,
hold on. I mean,
when you start, you have a bunch of people, you know. You have a bunch of people right there that, and you have more people out here.
I think what it takes is organizing, right? It's not that we don't have. I think we more than have the talent. What is lacking is organizing.
Well, I thought about using the same half track at Jam West, right? In terms of putting on a show, you know. Now, since you don't have a lot of corners, and you want it at Dover, it's not the most convenient in terms of a track, a drift track, but more like Jam West now, you have some corners in there where you can actually, you can slide the car at a higher speed. Maybe not as high as the foreigners would, you get me I say? But definitely not just a second speed slide, but a third speed. The second car slide, bomb third, car come up with a big slide, tire start, you know.
And I tell you what the fans love say too. They love see this big trail of smoke behind the car.
Yes.
You know,
You see, that's why the Formula D guys gone to big engines, to 1,000 horsepower engines and V8s, because they want a lot of torque to burn these, to create the smoke. Because part of the smoke is part of the competition,
entertainment.
You know? And the judges look. The judges look at that, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I would like to get my Farm Kana event to that where something like that is going on, where we judge and get the crowd response. So you say, boy, you know, Ian Wright, what you say? And you listen to a crowd response. I have somebody judging. You get me?
Yeah.
Something different, something new. People will come back all the time to come watch things like these.
I can't tell anybody this. I can't tell anybody this, that if this drifting thing get, I mean, sorry guys to be, you know, going away from our main topic of discussion, but it is pretty interesting. If drifting really take off in Jamaica, bro, you can just look here, man. It will be awesome.
Let me tell you, man. If drifting take off in Jamaica, it's the biggest crowd you ever see.
I agree. I am afraid to say it, but I want to agree with you. You know, I want to agree with you there.
Yeah, man.
People want to see the smoke. All right, look at drag racing, for example. Right? When Roland Crawford, I mean, Roland is probably one of the biggest fans of drag racing to the average spectator. I know why. When Roland go on the line and him start burn out, you know, bro.
Yes.
You can't see you can't see nothing. And the crowd love that.
Hey, that alone, you know, builds the anticipation.
Look here.
You know,
Roland can't do no wrong after that, you know. You know that. Even if Roland lose, you know, people still say, oh, I'm my car.
So you can imagine that little piece of show, that little short show,
yes.
For the drag fans, extended.
Oh Lord!
Somebody said, "Boy, it won't be bigger than the drag racing crowd."
Oh yeah,
but
I wouldn't say so. I honestly wouldn't say so. You see, because it's new. You see, if we get it right, trust me, that you'll have a new following right there, so.
Of course, well, I tell you what. You know what? Maybe it's time we explore this. Maybe really need to explore this. Get the right. Probably need to get some international sponsorship too, which kind of been working on something like that. So we can get the right the international sponsorship that is into that scene in the States or Canada. Or even, you know, so
yeah.
If you can get that tickle in Jamaica.
I tell you something. I think we would have to start somewhere first. I would have said let us start somewhere. You understand? And then now we can look to attract the persons to the product. But it's I think it's a good venture. You know what I mean? Definitely.
Yeah. We can put on a show. I think we could actually do a local show, and the local guys do our practice and get the thing rehearsed properly, and then really put out a show and put on a show there that can really, create and turn heads and leave a lasting impact.
Just imagine you and Lord have mercy, you and Nicholas. Side by side, right? Coming up. But I just one problem with that scenario, no. One man going to finish first. He drifting, I got third circuit.
It's not for long.
No. I want to reach the top first.
It's a competition about go on because when I'm drifting to, you have to have speed while you're drifting, so.
I tell you, I tell you, I tell
Go ahead
you.
on like a NAS battle. Go ahead on like a NAS battle and squeeze
Yeah,
it.
man. Yes, yes.
No, it is to be explored, man.
Yeah,
It is
man,
to be
definitely.
explored. And I mean, Jamaicans have seen it all in terms of the dexterities and the dovers and the circuit and you know, the drugs. Not killing.
Yeah, man.
Those are heritage, you know. Eh?
Definitely.
Yeah. So really and truly, I think it would be definitely we could have organize it. The rear wheel drive guys, we have to really sit down and pencil out something and make it happen.
Definitely.
You know, this is a good foundation.
Definitely.
For it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Definitely. I mean, my dirt track, if I could get to the point where I could pave it, I would definitely can really put in some higher speed corners into it, you know. I make it a track that we can look forward to for drifting.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, you know, we got to this discussion because we were talking about your Farm Kana event, and definitely, I know it will be a big seller in the future. I know more persons will you know, start to know about it and want to, you know, just come chill out with them family. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is my farm. This is what I'm all about with the Farm Corner event, you know, because I want people to bring their. It's a family event. You can bring your children. You know, we have horseback riding. First of all, it's on a farm. On my farm, I'm still trying to, in terms of livestock, we want to create a mix with people who have never been close to a 1,800-pound bull or a 1,600-pound bull that I have on the farm that you can, well, me jump in the back and ride them and pat them and, you know, people take pictures. My dad carry them bulls. They go Denby show last year. I mean, with over 2,000 people sit down at the cow back them and take pictures, gone all over the world.
Wow.
So,
well, that's definitely an attraction for the event.
no, yeah, man. Horseback riding, the bulls, the good food, the scenery, you know, and basically how you can say cars, you can say bikes, because the next event are coming, the next Farm Corner 2, we're going to see bikes in the air and exhibitions going on. So you have bike, you have the car. It's just a full fun day and enjoyment that people can come out and they bounce about, the children them going to bounce about, go play around the whole day, them horseback riding them, you know. So it's just I want to improve on it as we get on, as we go on, you know.
All right. Well, let me ask you this though, Ian. I know there are persons out there where you could probably say are naysayers, right?
Yes.
Or they probably saying, boy, Ian no good, and boy, Ian this, and boy, Ian that. Now, what do you have to say to those individuals? I mean, will it be the same Ian Wright when racing resume? Or will we see an significantly improved Ian Wright? Because it's full time now, you're silent some of them people are not here.
No, there's no way where I come. I'm not coming back to make up numbers. I'm not coming back to sit down and to be one-sided on the side of the road. Or let's put it this way, I don't have control over the future of our mechanical things. But as far as my side, what I can do or what I'm going to do, no man, I'm coming back. May I bring back the heat? If I war, I war. When
if I dirt, I dirt.
If I dirt, I dirt. When me show up, I just some stay no.
Yeah, man.
When me show up, me come for bring it. It's not a joke, me just a come for bring it. The competition, I'll be there, me we sit down with you and drink 2 beers. But when I driving time, I will drink some water before we drive. when that time for we drive, me no know you, me no see you again. Talk to me, I ain't no friend.
All right. Hey, I see Lizzie in the comment. I say, "I'm gonna build an engine for you now." How you say?
Lizzie,
That a go on.
big up Lizzie. I tell you something. Yeah, man, Lizzie, I'm a bridging, I'm a bastard.
Yeah.
He made a sacrifice for me the last time my car was tuned. And I tell you, come all the way from Mandeville, come help me with the car. And I would never, and I tell you, get me respect. Even from before that, you know Lizzie a long time, but even more now. Lizzie is a real mechanic, real up there, stand up guy, you know?
All right.
But yeah, man.
So I mean, long story short, for the persons who are doubting your ability to deliver and to dominate, what do you have to say to them?
If you're going to bet against me, you prepare for lose your money.
All right.
So reliability has been my issue. Lizard can't say no. No, but a thief in engine can.
All right, we never hear that one. We never hear that.
No. You never hear that one. But you can't do the same thing over and over and come back and expect a different result. So we went back to the drawing board and we are reformulating and coming back and ironing out the issues. You get what I say? So, yeah.
Hey, why Lamar have to repeat that? Lamar, why you have to repeat the thing, Reggie? But all right, but you know, fun and joke aside, you know, I mean, it's been 2+ hours now, and we haven't given the fans a chance to ask any questions. So we're going to take about 5 questions from the comments, and in the meantime, those questions are coming in. Ian, is there anything else that you wanted to state? And
you know, so I want to big up. I have a few people that I want to really big up in turn. Well, the people that I've encountered throughout the years and people who have supported me and still always give me the kind of support and the push on, you know, push to go on, to move on. So like people like my cousin, Pi, Stephen Wright, you have Damien Allen, Damage. When the man say, get things done, then get things done. You know what I mean? My son and Brandon and RJ, they've been behind me throughout the whole thing. I've set a good example for these guys, for the younger guys, because they're coming up into the system just the same, you know? So you have to show them what the integrity of the sport is all about, and, you know, the respect for each other and the drivers. Kirk Harris, my brethren, Johnsville Alignment, O.B. O'Brien, Blacks, we have Patrick Gore. I'll bring up to Patrick, I buy the car from Patrick. He did a lot of work on the car too. And a lot of tuners, Blaine and Marcus and Horatio. Same Steve there. Who else? Big up Peter Ray, Zoom, because actually as one of the stalwarts in the driving thing, in the racing, I respect these guys. You know, they've been in the racing thing for years. So Peter Peter Ray, and have knowledge, and I think Peter should start him on driving school right now at this juncture in his life. Big up one of some of the other wicked fabricators and mechanics like Victor Brown. Them man are big people in the business. Who else? Fraz will work with them. It's like it's damage part of damage camp. Them man help same way. You know, it's just I have to big up a lot of them guys who, despite everything, still push forth and help me. You know, both had influence in the G63. You know, it's been a journey. It's been a journey. Even for the brethren who not so rate me. Big up to yourself though. You understand me, I say? Because yes,
you're not calling him. You're not calling him. Because we don't know who that.
You don't know who that?
No, sir.
Who no man? Master. Master Simtech, big up yourself. You have talent, but just believe off for certain things. You know what I mean? Dean Corodos, that really helped me to expand my vision at the Farm Kana event and turn it into what it was. Have a big up Dean, my brethren and Maurice, with all these people give me the support and the push to really push on and get it done. You know? So even my rival, even the rival where with them where you know they have to buy a teething engine. Even my rival them I big them up, you know.
Yeah, after.
So
I mean rivalry is what the sport rivalry is what keep the sport going. You know what I mean?
Of course. Keep the event. It keep us sharp. It keep us wanting to go back.
True.
You know?
True. So, yeah. Rivals them big up too.
Big up, man. I'm a big up my sponsor like Ward's Power Tool. Right? You have Tony Ward that does it. That's another Ward. That one does equipment and one do the bus transportation. Exclusive out of Savlamar Courtney. I don't know if you know him. Him do a performance shop too. Very cool guy. Been into he has the bug out of Savlamar. I don't know if you know that bug. That's pretty bug. That's pretty VW bug. You know, endless Marlon them who else me leaving out. So I've had a bunch of people who still give me a little bucketive here and there, and I'm very appreciative, you know.
Definitely.
So, yeah, man.
All right, and for anybody who never hear them name, it's not a deliberate thing. Big up, because it's impossible.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Anybody come on the live and big up every single person. You know what I mean? Well, so we don't want nobody feel away.
No man. You have all the brethren, them lickles in us. Big up Ricardo Scott. You see them people, them man is right down the road from me, you know, far western side. So you still have it, you know what I mean? It's just good. It's good friendship along the way. My sister's birthday is tomorrow. I'll tell her happy birthday. She's watching. If she's on the live, I don't know if she's gone to her bed, but happy birthday that when it comes tomorrow. I'm big up the family that support me all the time. I'm a father. Lost my brother, lost my mother, and it's not been an easy road for me. Those things all had to play a part in terms of how I'm racing, I'm a car, and you know. But we still give God thanks here, man. We're there. We are push on. And if I war, we're not back up.
Straight. All right, let us take some quick questions. So as I said, 5 questions for Ian. One of them is, what's your best lap time at Dover so far?
131 with the old setup with 128 horsepower. The car, since we increased everything on the car, we have not had a chance to qualify without something happening unreliable.
All right.
The car can go faster with a 1600.
All right. Roland is saying, what you plan on doing different to the car next season? You need to deliver. If unfair you're running an underpower rear. It unfair you're running an underpower rear wheel drive, you need to build more horsepower. If them a thief, then you're a thief too. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Well, Roland, I'm going to improve greatly on my handling. That's what I'm in the process of doing. It's to improve handling on the car, right? Most of all, because you need the power down the straight for sure. You definitely, so we need to extract some more power from the engine. A matter of fact, Roland, sponsor 1K20 now. Please and thank you. Right? This alone will propel me way faster than I want, than I need to go.
So, all right.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool.
And more power.
And more power. All right. Somebody's asking, if you'll ever race, if you'll ever drag race again.
Of course. Of course. Let me tell you, I'm one of the biggest supporters of all the motorsports. I've been going drag racing, circuit. There are some people in the drag racing, the circuit drivers and circuit fans. They don't like drag racing. I think it's. But let me tell you, you have to respect every genre of the sport, because don't think you can jump in a 1,000 horsepower Skyline Evolution and go run at 8s and think you can just when you start to 150 miles an hour in our short space and the finish line come to you quicker than you ever seen in your life.
Tomorrow we're going to hear about that when Bujo come on. He might tell you about that tomorrow.
So that takes some skill to do too. So you have to respect everybody's skill. We respect the drag racers. Big up to Kenty for putting on putting on his events and keeping it as consistent as it is. And big up to you guys, Kedron. 876 deliver the kind of advert and the follow through. You know what I mean?
Respect, man. Respect.
Yeah, man, I would drag race in a heartbeat. I wanted to bring my car there, but time never really permit me at one point, so.
Okay. Hey, you know which race me want to see when you touch a drag race in shot though? You know which race me want to see?
Tell me.
Now you are Nicholas, man.
I want. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You understand? You are Nicholas, me want to see. So it's not just a circuit rival this now, no. It's no. Over to all drag racing now, no.
To all drag racing, yeah, man.
All right. Cool. Now, Nicholas Barnes have a question, and his question is, who do you think will come second, you or Lamar? Is that implying, Nicholas, are you implying that you will be first? So second place is up to Lamar and Ian, is that what you're saying?
In which race I'm talking about?
I guess when they throw on the lineup.
You mean the quarter mile?
No, man.
Dover
man. Circuit.
No. I hope he heart strong. That me I tell him. and he no prone to heart attack.
We say one might just be coming.
It's all right. It look a shame to say a young boy a stroke in a
holy heart.
A holy heart, you know. My heart is too bad, you know. I run about 5-6 miles a morning time. So, hey, pretty good.
Yo, I tell you. All right. So all right. Let me just give you this grid real quick. Cause you know we normally do a grid. So let me drop in this grid before we get the countdown. So I'm gonna do a rear-wheel drive grid now, because I guess this boils down to the battle of the rear-wheel drive cars. All right, I see bold saying MP2 grid, right? All right, peeps in the chat room, give me some names real quick. I need like four or five names in for the grid for Ian, right? But I know for sure Nicholas Barnes, yourself, Lamar, and I'm going to put Alan Chen. I mean, you know, he's anticipated. His return is anticipated.
Well, Alan Carr coming with a turbocharged engine, you know, and he's starting and going for a bigger class, either MP3 or MP4. I heard recently MP4. So
okay,
he's not going to be in the mix for the MP2.
Okay, so for MP2, all right. So
MP2
it is
have like
Chris John.
Chris John.
Yeah. All right. So here are the four names: Nicholas Barnes, Ian Wright, Chris John, Lamar Larman, and one more name. I need one more person for the MP2 grid. Don Gilbert, Demarley.
Demarley?
Right? Yeah. So I want from first place. Oh, Xavier Murray, all right. Add Xavier to the list there for me. They're saying Tommy Gore.
Right.
Tommy Gore is also... All right, let's leave it at that for now. Right, so just add Tommy as well to the list. You know, I see a lot more names coming in, but really and truly, we don't want to spend the whole night and try figure this out. But what I want though, Ian, is from... I wonder if we should do a reverse. Let's do the grid in reverse tonight. The results in reverse. So tell me from last place now to first place.
Is Dan Gilbert name it?
You want to drop him on the list?
Oh, no.
Okay. So give us the grid, the result in reverse. You're the first person who get the chance to give the result in reverse, you know.
In reverse?
Yeah, man. So from last place to first. So
if Roland sponsor me the engineer, so I can help stay in TV in Passy. Sorry,
one second, Ian. Add Sarah to the list, please.
Sarah
and James Ince. And James Ince, yes.
Right.
And that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So from last place now to first.
From last place. Boy, it's sticky. I think I would have put from last place Sarah, James Carfast. Considering that all of us have the same, basically 2-liter engine for the MP2 class, I would have put maybe last. Me not probably says Sarah, maybe last. Then me not say. Yeah, then me not say. Me not say. That's a Tommy.
Well, hold on. Let me ask you this though, Ian. Is there a reason why Sarah is last? Is it because of that sticker? Because me everybody talking about the sticker where Sarah.
No, because
the sticker where
take lick boy. No, hey, let me tell you this, Kedron. She is a formidable opponent. Right?
Zid.
But, and to be honest, you know, Tommy's new on the scene, and I know he's improving, and he's driving the BGs out of the car. But I haven't seen him on a race day in MP2 like since the last showing, right? So I have to go off of what I know about these drivers. So
right.
Me probably gonna put Tommy last, Sarah,
okay.
Sarah, then Damar, then James, Xavier, Taz, Lamar, CJ, Ian. Boom.
Blow. No, so not even top three. Nicholas Dana.
Who name so?
Not even top three. Nicholas Barnes.
If everybody running basically what I'm supposed to run in MP2 and everybody engine get tested, it will work out. So. Let me big up Christian, you know, because a lot of people don't know and realize just that Christian car is unreliable. But Christian is a very, very good driver, very talented, fearless too. Right here, so me, Christian, Lamar, and Taz with the rear wheel drives would have been would that be a hell of a race. You know, a hell of a race. If everybody have the right marketing behind them, this would be a hell of a race. Because basically the playing field would be level. It wouldn't be no just walk over. Damar too, Damar Lee. I think big up Damar. He must want to become one of the fastest upcoming drivers too. Came to Farm Kana event with Subaru, came all the way from Ocherias. Happy big up Damar. And Marlon and the family, the entire family came down and endorsed it. I mean, make them have my hats off and my maximum respect, I tell you. And his Subaru, when him drive out the Subaru, let me tell you, everybody's attention is focused on his car.
Sound sweet, man, for real.
Yeah, man, in car. And he might drive the car too. His transition from Dover to the dexterity in an all-wheel drive, fantastic.
Definitely. And, all right.
And I'm not going to leave out Nigel either. Nigel Wilmot. Mad respect. These guys drive from Kingston, you know.
Wow.
From Kingston with him record 2 times now in a brethren.
Yeah.
So, yo, when you see that kind of when you see that kind of what you call it now?
Dedication.
Dedication.
Yeah.
You have to give them man them maximum respect, but you see, at the same time, you know, I have journeyed so many times to Palisadoes with my car. Police, yo, at one point, you know, Kedran, the pickup, when I carry, when I draw the car, you know, not the red pickup. One diesel pickup, the transmission give way, you know, I can't carry me up Spur Tree Hill, you know, I have to pay one Leland truck driver to drive me up the hill.
Wow.
With the car. About 15 times the pickup shut off with the car to go to Palisadoes at Kingston.
That's you call dedication.
When we reach at the airport, near the gas station, we turn over to where Palisadoes is. Police almost abandoned me, sir.
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, we confiscate everything, you know, brethren.
Wow.
Right? Car, everything, because my plate, I think my plate was, I never had anything to plate at the time. The CC, the commercial.
Okay.
So, and we did go over there, and we did win, and did come and, you know. So, when you talk about dedication, we go to people's events and Team Streets. Big up Chris James from Team Streets, though, because we come for support and vice versa. Them come and support us. You know, them help us with timing the last time. And I mean, trust me.
Teamwork.
It's teamwork, man. Teamwork. And I think big up a Farm Kana team, right? The photographers and videographers and stuff. Have you seen the
video?
The Farm Kana video?
Yeah, man. I think you sent me the link.
Okay.
Yeah,
true, you never comment, you know, so I don't know if you see it, you know?
No, man, trust me. You'd be surprised the amount of videos and pictures and things me get daily. So, I mean, forgive me if me no respond, but me see them, man. Yeah, man, big up.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Before we go, we have like about 3 minutes or so left on the live. So let's take one last question before we wrap up. And in the meantime, is there anything else you wanted to say before we go, Ian? I think persons were asking when is the next Farm Kana event.
The next Farm Kana, the next Farm Kana event was going to be June. But of course, with the situation with COVID-19 now, it's dependent on the government and what the whole, and a matter of fact how things transpire for the future in terms of if more cases come on and so on. So we're trying to anticipate so we can start to do some marketing and advertisement and that. The next Farm Kana, hopefully, I don't know, maybe August, maybe September, you know.
All right. But somewhere, depending on what's going on, somewhere.
Depending on what's going on, and because of the social distancing to it, we have a lot, you know, the crowd, the large crowd and everything is another deterrent, you know. And of course, I want my event to be as big as it can be. You get me? So
definitely.
We're looking forward, really pressing and looking forward for the next event, man. The next event going to be even crazier than the last one. It's going to be mad fun. We already had it outlined and ready, but we have to go on fast, you know, like everything else. So
cool. All right. So somebody's asking if I guess one of your fans asking if the car is ready and waiting.
We're not ready yet. We're using the time wisely. To get the car, as I say, we're focusing on getting the car, the handling aspect of the car better. I think thoroughly, once we get the handling down, and we can practice, because we need to go practice, right? So we're working on the handling. I think we should be there, maybe a few weeks from now, and we're focusing on that and extracting some more power to the car. Yeah.
So some amount of tweaking is left to be done.
Yeah, we're trying to go through the car with a fine tooth comb, basically.
Got you.
Not trying to leave, not leaving any stones unturned. You know, it is.
Yeah.
Using the time now, using basically the time wisely. So,
cool.
You know,
cool,
it is.
Cool.
We're trying to get there like everybody else. You know, basically.
All right. Ian is not Ian. Matthew is asking, what will you do if/when you beat Taz? If you're going to Disneyland to celebrate?
You mean if I beat him?
Yeah. Is it a if or is it a when?
Who asked that question?
Matthew. He's asking, what will you do if/when you beat Nicholas? If you're going to Disneyland to celebrate? So I'm asking, is that a if you beat him or is it when you beat him?
No, it's when. It's when. When I beat him, I go, me probably might give me me just buy him a beer and tell him to cool down, because he might be overheating due to exhaustion. And of course, stroke. I don't know if it's stroke, but well, yeah, stroke come with it.
Look here.
The beer is a wise idea, neither.
Look here, say I want to get on the tour after the first race meet. The tour need to come back on the live, Yeah, because we need to rehash this and see what is what. So Nicholas, I am saying it here, right? When after the first meet, yeah, we the best man win, but we need the both of you back on the live to hear, how that encounter went. But as I said, all good things must come to an end, and we are pretty much.
Nicholas, I'm not sure if Nicholas going to still race the yellow car, because I must say, he have a single seater coming soon, so.
What?
Not so sure. Not so sure.
What?
But,
so Ian,
yes, sir.
I mean, are you a part of Team Taz? Because you have information before you even me have it, man.
Yeah, man.
Your network large.
It's same with them still,
Them know things. Them know your things. Before people know it.
Them watch you like, well, not that I'm watching them. I just, I have to just know that there's a single seater coming and the engine and, the stuff that it has in there. And,
Lord of mercy, and that's a one.
What class it might be going with and da. So, maybe we can race the two cars. Hey, who knows? Whatever floats his boat. Whichever class me buck him up, I did it for them. Did it, I got it.
Once him come class, you gonna deal with him case.
Yeah, man. We're real tool, reformulate, and come back. We're not come back with the same formula. So
wait, Mr. Taz in the commenter says steel news. But Nicholas, me don't know about that, so I can't steal news to me.
What? The ex-Gerald Road Magnum K24 engine. Oh my God.
No, all right. That's not more, Ian. That's not more. That's not another word.
Yo, don't start for another hour, sir.
No, we are going to edit it, so.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just, telling the my Farm Kana fans and everybody that came out that I appreciated the support. It was really overwhelming for me. It was a great joy just to see everybody coming out and making it what it was, in terms of in terms of everybody, the team, and in terms of my fans and people who come and watch me drive over the years and like my driving style, big them up to, and big up to all of the other people that my team, that helped me put my car together. The damage, as I say, I mentioned them before. I don't want to go back through everybody just like that, but
right.
Yo,
so
maximum
just big up. Just big up everybody who has supported you over the years. Yeah,
well, I have a big up my father, my dad. I mean, I'm bigging up Steve Wright. I'm bigging up David Allen Damage. My Brandon Wright, RJ. Who else is bigging up right now? OB, another mechanic that has come on and helped me. Had my car prepared for Farm Kana. John from John Weaver Diamond from in Industrial, Moog Industrial. Big up. What is that? I see somebody said something a while ago. Big up to all the tuners that have helped me along the way. Blaine, the Marcuses, big up Blizzard. Big up Dale, my photographer and my videographer. He helped to put the cameras in designated places throughout the event. So, I mean,
big up the team.
Big up the team. Big up everybody.
Definitely.
If me leave you out, it's because my brain just
yeah.
But Kedran, big up for this this innovative Instagram live that you came up with in this time. It actually, I think it helped to propel our motorsports interest and get the drivers are more acquainted drivers with their fans. I think it's a very excellent move, and come on, we have to big you guys up on it, really and truly. I know
respect, man.
It's no easy feat,
No, I mean it's every night, bro. Well, with the exception of Sundays, so
right.
It's a lot of work, but is what we love. So it's not even coming like is a pressure, but I have to say much respect. I mean, I appreciate everybody who, take the time out to say, boy, good job or keep up the good work or we appreciate it. You understand?
Yeah, man. No doubt.
Definitely appreciate it.
And you guys, you at the circuit, you at drag race, you're all over the place. You're not just in Jamaica, the Caribbean, the States. I mean,
yeah.
The longevity is good.
Yeah. I mean, it's what we love, and 876 Streets, has evolved into now a business, a full business, where we stick to motorsport as a genre, and it's been like everything else, up and down. You have up and down issues and battles, but for the most part,
you love what you do. You love what you're doing.
Definitely. Definitely.
Them say if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
That is it.
So
yeah, man. It's just we are here. 876 Streets. We're not going away. We just hope that we continue to get the support from the motor racing community. If you're overseas, I mean, feel free to visit our website and you know, if it's even just grab a decal or a shirt or something,
Yeah,
you
man.
know, we ship internationally, so
Okay.
you know, yeah, man, we need the support, you know, so that we can continue to grow and build a brand. You know what I mean?
Only
But
that just that
it,
we actually have farm corner. Well, the COVID thing slow it down now, but in terms of the farm corner, our farm
mhm.
clothing line too.
Mer-
Coming.
oh yeah, merchandise,
Yes, man.
mad, mad,
So
mad, mad. Well,
you can check the farm corner Instagram and you will see it, you know. You will see it there. So it's
definitely.
just we all are trying to make this thing what we love and this passion,
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you know,
man. And it's going to
come to
get better. No?
fruition.
It is going to get better despite the little rivalries here and there. It is
Yes,
growing and it will get better.
it will most
Yeah, man.
definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
S
Well,
works JA. Mad. Big up.
you know, one quick thing before I go. You know,
Works
I
team.
remember somebody said to me recently that, boy, Kedron, me not lie, you know, so when they did just start, me never really did rate 876 streets because of the direction that you guys were in. And I
Yeah,
mean, I said to the person that, bro, I totally respect your honesty. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah, man.
Yeah, because, you know, it's been a journey. As I said, we are definitely not what we were a couple years ago. You know what I
Right,
mean?
of
We are
course.
now more in support of sanction events and
Right, right.
safety, because at the end of the day, motorsport is very, very dangerous. And while it is that the little street racing thing, it's nice and it has its place, but it is it's dangerous.
You see what you're doing, you know,
Hmm.
is setting up an exemplary uh, what you call it, no, exemplary. You're the transition from a road
Hmm.
racer
Hmm.
to a racer.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you guys are actually showing the steps of how people who
Hmm.
used to race on road and gone now
Hmm.
to
Yeah,
more
man.
a professional racing. So your
Yeah, man.
footpath now that you guys are create,
Hmm.
it helps for people to actually see with their own
Yeah,
eyes
man.
how
Yeah,
this
man.
transition can take place because sometimes a man figure saying can't do it. A boy this is gonna be too hard
True.
or too you
True.
understand me?
True. True.
And it
True.
make because of the stories that have been put out there, other people
Hmm.
use
Hmm.
that as encouragement to move on.
Definitely.
You
And I
know?
can tell you this: a lot of persons who I've seen persons, you know, leave from street racing to now sanction racing
Yeah man.
because of what it is that we are offering now as 876 streets.
Right, right.
And not to like blow my own horn, you know, but it's just to add to the point that the more persons we can get off the street
Yes.
and into
What do you
more
mean?
sanction racing is the better it
Yo,
is.
toot your hand, man. I feel your hand, you know.
Boy, you know, some people don't understand. I'm a very
Yo,
laid back person, a
yeah,
very,
man.
very,
Toot your
I
hand, man.
think I'm a humble person.
If you do your credit, brethren, and you put in the
Yeah,
work, yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah, man, yeah, man.
You know,
Me not lie, yo. Me
you
not,
know where I put the thing from and I come from with it, you know. So you can listen to people. Naysayers
yeah.
are the terms, you know.
No, man, I want to tell
You
you,
know?
say,
Yeah,
you
man.
know, you have to just channel some of them energy there into
Yes.
positive. You know what I
Ex-
mean?
well,
Yeah,
well said,
yeah,
my friend. I believe
yeah, man.
that's my approach.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
man.
You know,
Yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
it. Boy, I see my brethren PJ in the comments. I say, me need to show my face. Um, Look here, PJ, me and you talk about this over and over, man. I just want to, look here, I just want to be the person behind the scene, and where
Yeah,
I'm not doing this for any recognition or, you know,
yeah, yeah.
I want the business to do well, right? I just
Right.
want to be in the background and keep on working. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing there. I don't need to turn a camera upon myself and I say,
Oh,
yo, man,
man.
beat up my chest. Yo, I'm in here, Kedron, or whatever.
When the surprise is greater when them see you, when them actually see you pass with the camera or something. Them say, "Come on, there." Are you there?
You better believe it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You better believe it. So, in due time, I guess, all right, PJ, in due time, I will reveal myself to the general public who don't know. Yeah, man. But for right now, we just are going to stay behind the scene.
How you mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, that's the thing, man. One love.
Remain the mystery, my brother. Remain the mystery.
Blessings, my bro. But just keep it safe. We hope we can return to the track soon and get back to some racing. You know, and we hope that when we kickstart the second season of 876 Streets Instagram Live, that we will continue to get the support. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
No, man.
But as I said, still, man. Just
man. I hope people keep safe. We take the COVID. I notice Jamaicans not really. We're not very serious as we should be about this whatever virus, bacteria. I don't know which one it is. I know. But we really need to take it a little more on a serious note. I mean, even with the racing right now, as much as I want to race, I wouldn't want to say the race track open now, and we have to. In other words, I don't see how it makes sense right now to race, because people, without the fans, it just don't make no sense. It's not the same feel, you know. So, and we don't want to spread it. We don't want to spread the virus neither. So, you know, I gotta tell you, it's a rough situation.
Yeah, man.
Rough situation.
Yeah,
stay safe.
It's a sticky situation, but hopefully we can get through it.
Yeah, man.
All right, bro. One love again, Ian, and keep safe. You don't know, we'll chat.
Yes, my brother. Much respect.
Yeah, man. Blessed. Yeah, man. So big up to everybody.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, big up to everybody in the chat room who came back to hear Ian wrap up his interview. As I said, tomorrow again, guys, 8:05, we will be live with Mr. Lyndon Bardwell, aka Bujo. So don't miss it. Don't miss it.
another West star, you know?
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Bujo,
all right,
Bujo.
So one love. Yeah, man. Big up again. Yeah.
Big up.
Stay safe.
Man.
Cool.
Stay safe.
All right.
Cool, man. Respect.